Lila.
Huh. What? It's not, we're not at home. My face is upside down, right? Oh yeah. Hey! I like seeing myself.
Galen, go ahead, Elise.
Oh, yay!
You can smile, Madison. I don't bite, I promise.
I'm gonna go grab the or the presents while they're eating.
What do we have? Anything special?
I don't know.
I don't know yet, huh?
I just know what
part.
Yeah. Don't bring any steaks in here. Yeah.
We're talking about.
I only do the food part.
Oh, okay, good.
We might be talking about the rainforest.
Very good.
Ooh.
You have
I
some
think I
neighbor
know
kids?
there's something to do.
She grew up, her mother
There's
was
something
her
to
name,
do with
so
reptiles.
another one here. You wanna do-
Oh, there's just two more left out there.
Bye, Grandma.
Okay, yeah. That's Mommy Ava. Mommy Ava one time. Just like this iron butt.
If you guys want a second piece.
This is the same room my brother was in last year.
Was it?
That's where the I was in this is near the I used to know the one more time.
Girls are so quiet.
That's good eaters.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Good, huh?
No, you didn't.
Good on the wrong wall.
I'm pretty sure. I believe Dave was right. He did it. And you don't have such a big breakfast and such a big lunch. I know it.
Yeah, give them all they eat.
And what? It's because she always had such a big breakfast. Such a big lunch. What's
Did you have eggs for breakfast?
Share one with Shivani.
Pancakes?
I went to Jen's and had Mickey Mouse pancakes.
Just tell the girl, maybe we
I
can
know.
share one with Shivani.
You want to just share a piece?
Darren and Paige keep saying that they're sisters, but they're not.
No.
They don't even look good. They like each other. We are.
Here, water on it. Cold water always does. We don't have any lions here.
But you have
We
sea
have
lions.
pumas, which are mountain lions.
Yeah, I love it. You have sea lions.
We have sea lions, right?
And you have a lynx or a bobcat.
It's a cougar.
I've been here before. Thank you. I've been here before. I've been here before. I've been in her class.
How many of you guys have been here before?
Hey!
Oh, a lot of you guys have
I've been in your class before.
Oh, you didn't do it on purpose, did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, class before. Serena May has been on me.
Take a little wiper.
Lila, did you want another piece or are you done?
Want another piece of pizza? There's lots left.
No, good eaters, usually they, yeah, I know. It's good. Plain pizza's the
Do you think
Birds and a rainforest. A rainforest?
a rainforest? It's
Yeah.
Caroline, right? Oh,
Carolyn.
Carolyn, I'm sorry.
That's
So rainforest. Good job, Carolyn. Is that what you were gonna say too?
Yeah.
You guys are right.
I was gonna say that too.
You guys are so smart. Now, rainforest is a hot or a cold place? What do you guys think?
Hot.
A hot place, you're right. Is it a dry or a wet place?
Wet.
Wet, that's right, because there's lots of what in it? Rain. Absolutely, that's how it got its name, rainforest. You could fill up this room all with water, and then fill up the next room, same size, all with water again. And that's as much water it gets in a whole year. a lot of water. Now, here that we live in Rochester, you filled up the room from this wall to about right here. So this part on over, that's as much water we get in a whole year. So the rainforest gets more or less? The rainforest gets a lot more.
I want to see what's in there.
Guy's not here yet. Nothing, this is just snacks.
Wait, you're
Ice cream.
pissing. No, Galen saw that. No, Galen saw a claw sticking out.
Nah, there's nothing in there.
There is. Galen said there was
No.
a claw. I know
The
you're
only
lying.
claw Galen's talking about is the snake she has in her hand.
Yeah, I know you're lying.
No, she usually does the overnight.
She's just
It's
Yeah, I
called
know
fibbing.
she's lying.
No, he's coming. They're not here yet. Don't-
Yummy.
All right, so you're right. The rainforest gets a lot more water than we do.
Animals.
I want you guys to try to brainstorm and think, what kind of animals would you see in the rainforest? We'll go around the room and you guys each tell me a rainforest animal, okay? Madison?
None.
Madison, do you have vanilla or chocolate ice cream? Chocolate, okay. And what kind of animal you think lives in the rainforest? You want me to come back to you? I'll come back. You think about it, okay? What kind of animal do you think lives in the rainforest? It's Floridas, right? Should you have chocolate or vanilla? What kind of animal lives in the rainforest? Birds, you're right. Lots of colorful birds. And Allison, what do you think? Chocolate or vanilla?
Ooh.
Snake, you're right.
Chocolate.
And it is, you're going to have to help me out. Elise. What kind of animal do you think?
She doesn't even know mine.
Jaguar, you're very, very good. Did you have chocolate or vanilla, Elise? Vanilla. You're going to have to help me out again. Emily. Emily, what kind of animal you think lives in the rainforest?
Birds.
Birds, you're right. You know what kind of birds these are?
Parrots.
Parrots, very good. Do you have chocolate or vanilla, Emily?
Emily,
Vanilla.
what kind of parrot is that? It's a special kind. You've seen that at the zoo. Starts with a T. Toucan,
Very
right?
good. Just like Toucan Sam, right?
Yeah.
And it is
Toucan cereal. Fruit Loops, isn't he a toucan?
Yeah.
Shabani.
Pizza? Tiger.
You know what? Some tigers do. You're right. And the Indonesian tigers do.
Yes.
They live in the rainforest, so it's very good. Do you have chocolate or vanilla, hon?
Vanilla.
Vanilla.
Somebody
All right. Lydia,
Reptiles.
what kind of reptile?
Yep. Yep, see, you just said
Lizards.
lizard. I
Very
knew.
good. Lydia, chocolate or vanilla? Chocolate. Well, elephants don't live in the rainforest. They live more in like the grasslands. They need a lot of grass to eat.
Lions.
Mm.
Well, they kind of live in the same place as the elephants do.
Like in Africa.
You're right. How about what's an animal that crawls around that has 8 legs?
Spiders.
Spider, that's right.
Yep.
Do you like chocolate or vanilla?
I thought chocolate.
Chocolate. What was your name, hon?
You didn't realize. I chocolate.
Galen, that's right.
I thought it's hard to read. I thought a tarantula
Alright, is it-
or a live one.
No, this is Eva, right? Eva's right
No,
here.
this is with her eyes,
This is,
isn't it?
oh, I know it too. It's Paige, right? Okay. Paige, chocolate or vanilla?
It's not Eva, it's Ava.
Ava.
Can you eat it now?
And just a second, chocolate or vanilla? What do you want, Paige? What did you raise your hand for? Vanilla? Okay. How about Ava, chocolate or vanilla? What'd you raise your hand for? Vanilla.
We're running
Can you
out of
girls
animals.
think of an animal? How about one that crawls around on the floor that you could find here that anteaters like to eat?
How about monkey?
Ants, you're right.
Oh, that was Grant's monkey.
That's how ants eaters got their
Didn't
name.
open. Good job.
That's how
Giraffe?
anteaters got
I
their
don't know
name.
about that in the rainforest.
Not in the
I don't think so.
rainforest. And it is, what's your name?
I actually had
Mia, that's right. What kind of animal you think? You don't know? What, do you have chocolate or vanilla?
I got circle.
How about, what is an animal that comes out at nighttime that has big eyes that soars in the sky? Owl.
Bird.
Good job. And it is Carolyn. Chocolate or vanilla? Vanilla.
Yeah.
Can you think of an animal? What are those pretty animals that fly around in the sky? They have different colors on them, and we have them here in the zoo in the summertime.
Carrots.
Butterflies. Chocolate. And for the birthday girl, can you think of an animal? A what? Well, not a lion. How about, what's this?
Monkey.
You know what that big monkey we have here at the zoo is called? A orangutan. See that? It's hard, isn't it?
I'm eating it.
Our orangutan's name is Lowell. It's a lot easier to say, huh?
Lol.
Yeah.
I'm eating it.
All right, you girls can go ahead. If you need help opening up your ice creams, just let me know. And we're going to sing happy birthday to you, Missy.
They're hard to get up.
I'm gonna wait. They're easy.
There.
Need some help?
You just told the little cat. Think I
Get it? Okay, I know, sometimes it's hard. You guys have little fingers, so sometimes it works for you guys too.
How's making more speed now?
You guys ready to sing happy birthday?
Yeah.
Ready? I'm going to put a little candle in here for a second. Do you guys sing happy birthday with or without cha-chas?
With cha-cha.
With cha-chas? Cha-cha sound good? All right, you guys ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you.
Cha-cha-cha. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Happy birthday,
dear Lila.
Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Good job. Make sure you make a wish.
Yay.
Good job, Lila.
Cha-cha-cha. Oh, do you guys do that at school? Oh. Boy, I missed all the fun. I didn't know they do that. I didn't either.
Happy birthday.
We used to sing, what's your boyfriend's first name? What did that? So out, I know. You got this start? You like her? Nice? I'm Emily's mom. This is Dollar.
Guess how much time we have left? Okay. Let me put all the art cream.
Who else is in it? Oh, Paige? Paige, you and Emily's
Yeah,
mom?
there are like two
You guys sit in the same? Oh, I know you take tennis. What's your first name? Melissa. Blonde hair? Yeah. Her and I are friends.
Yeah.
I'm Mrs. Dollar, Emily's mother. You do? I see you at tennis all the time.
Yeah. And then what I did is I put ice cream names down for you. Oh, I'll accept it.
And one of the little cats.
We'll blame you,
Find
Mrs.
out.
Geiger. I think they're under here.
You hear something moving?
Uh-oh.
Well, you promise me you'll have a good birthday? Yeah? All right. And you girls, you'll have lots of fun, right?
Yeah.
All right. Then I will see you guys later. Have
Thank
fun.
you.
You're welcome.
Thank
Bye. See you later.
No.
You guys get 2 people at the birthday party today. How about that? Yeah, Julie has to go do some other things. And I was doing a tour for some other people before I came to the birthday party.
Animals are shy.
They are. In fact, you know, Julie packed up all those animals, so I'm not even sure what she packed for me. So we'll have to open the boxes and find out.
That's cool.
There's more girls here. I'm really sure.
There are more girls and boys, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you guys go ahead and finish your ice cream, and when everyone's finished, we'll go ahead and clean up the ice cream, and then we'll look at some animals.
Only 3 boys. I'm
Pretty weird, huh?
And they're all dogs.
Well, almost all adults.
Except one.
Yeah.
Want the yellow one, Grant?
Mr. Geiger doesn't count.
Okay.
Boy, he's a father.
Gotcha.
He's our camera
Sit
person.
Both, Grant? I'm making a smoothie. No, give me the yellow.
They're gonna have real animals.
It's an armadillo.
All finished? Great.
Armadillo.
Yeah, armadillo has little claws.
Armadillo. Anyone else finished?
What did we see, Emily, when we were here last year? We saw a
All
hedgehog?
finished?
They crawl around with the
No,
legs.
no, what's in the chinchilla?
Oh,
Chinchilla we saw.
Is that real?
They're really
soft.
cute.
Are they
The real,
real?
yeah,
I
the
love
snowmobile came to Emily's
chinchillas.
school.
Oh, how cool.
No, mine.
All right. Anyone else?
Oh, oh, careful.
You're all finished?
I'll give you the brown one.
Good thing it was empty.
All finished with your ice cream too?
Yeah, look.
No, I found
Get that out of
Except there's a big mess on the floor, a little bit.
That's all right.
Okay, enough, give me the snakes.
It's real.
It's time for real.
Yeah, here at the zoo we usually bring real animals. Yep. All finished?
Holy moly.
Give that up.
Thank you.
Holy smoky wokey. I gave away your snake.
There's nothing.
I gave away your snake. What there's a snake in my open? I gave away your snake.
The best place, you know, how about everyone who's sitting on this side? Why don't you turn your chairs around this way?
Here.
And then, anyone who's sitting in the back, they can either bring their chair over or they can sit on a mat. Can you sit up here right now?
I was on the mat here.
Sure, you can sit on a mat on the floor. There you go. Good job, guys. So you need some help?
Right there.
There you go.
I'll move it up. Right here. No, they don't have room for you.
Turn this one around. There we go. Yep. Some chairs over here.
Here you go, Pete.
Just turn the chairs, guys.
No, I don't like
There you
that.
go.
How's that?
I like that one.
Okay. Does anyone else need a mat? Put some of their mats down.
Emily?
Me.
Right there.
My flower. Is mine, Pete? No.
Hey.
She wants a flower.
Flower one. There you go. Good.
I'll have two.
You should be on a chair. Okay.
Here, you can have
Did everyone find a spot? Either a chair or a mat?
I'm sitting on two. And I'm actually a little
They are.
No.
Yeah, I don't know if they look together or not. Some of them do, some of them don't. They're just really for sitting on. Well, welcome to the zoo, everybody. I'm so glad you guys came out for Grandpa's birthday. Yeah, it's kind of exciting. Yes, yeah, that's all right. Well, we're going to talk about some of the animals that live in the rainforest. And there's a couple things I need to tell you before the animals come out. Someone I thought I heard say that the animals are sometimes a little bit shy. Yeah. And they are, but you know what? When we bring the animals out, there's a couple of things we need to do to make sure they don't get scared. Yeah, because you know what? They are scared of you guys. Yeah. You know what? If you look at these boxes, are they all bigger or smaller than you guys? They're all smaller. So sometimes different things scare them. So what do you think might scare my animal friends? What do you think?
If you talk.
Yeah, if we used our great big voices. Yeah, they'd be scared. They'd think it was lions and tigers. Yeah. So we're going to use our quiet inside voices.
Lions
Very
and
quiet
tigers
voices.
and bears. Oh my! I like real quiet.
Yeah, we're going to use our quiet voices. And what about, can you think of anything else that might scare them? What do you think?
When you get real close to them.
Yeah, if you got really close right up at their face, that might scare them.
They can
Yeah.
scratch you.
Well, you know what? Most of my animals are pretty nice, and they don't even mind getting a chance to meet people close up. But there's a special way to touch them so they don't get scared. And I'll tell you what that is. But right with 2 fingers.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you when we bring up each
Yeah, I
animal.
know that.
5 fingers. Well, you know what? Do you guys let people, strangers, touch your face? No. Well, the animals are the same way. They don't like their face being touched, but there are places that you can touch them, especially on their back.
I
So I'm trying to think.
know.
Most of the animals I think that she packed for me today, none of them are too soft, but they do have different ways that they feel. So I'll let you guys get a chance to do that. And most of all, let's see. How about if we all started jumping up around and waving our arms? Do you think that would scare them?
Yeah.
So you know is stay sitting on their bottoms.
This one's getting flat.
And what's a good way to let me know if you have a question?
Raise your
What'd you just do?
Raise
Yeah. Raise your hand. And then I can point to you and you can ask your question and everyone will be able to hear it. So you guys ready to get started?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Well, you know what? Julie put this really cool tree up here for me. That Remember Julie who just
One was
left?
at the ice cream.
Yeah. She put this tree up because she said that there are different parts of the rainforest that animals live in. Yeah. And you know what? If you look at, I've got 4 words here. She's got the forest floor. She's got the understory. You know, she's got an emergent layer and a canopy. Those are big words, aren't they? Yeah. Well, let's see. Do you think we can figure out where they go? Which one do you think you know?
That one goes on the
This one goes on the top. This one says forest floor. Do you think that
Forest
one goes on the
floor.
bottom.
Yeah. Where do you guys think on the bottom?
Yeah.
There's lots of animals that live down here on the forest floor. They don't have claws or fingers to climb. They don't usually have tails. And they live on the bottom of the forest where there's lots of leaves and it's pretty dark. And a lot of times they'll eat things that fall out of the trees. So let's see. What else do we have? We've got the understory, the emergent layer. That's not a big word. And a canopy. Does anybody have a canopy bed?
Yes.
Yeah. What's special about a canopy bed? Does anyone know? Tell
It
us.
has a leather bed under it.
Yeah, it's got a
Oh,
bed
yeah.
underneath, and what's over it? Is there something over it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so canopy is something that goes way over the top. So where do you think the canopy should go?
The way top.
What do you think?
The way top.
Yeah, way up here in the top of the trees. Who do you think lives up in the canopy of the forest? What do you think?
A bird.
Yeah, the birds. Like the toucans that are flying up in the room today, and parrots and all those guys that live way up in the canopy, and they can fly over. So now we got 2 more. We've got the understory and that emergent layer. What do you think? Who's got a guess? Which one do you think?
That goes kind of underneath
Under, you think?
the tree.
Yeah, the understory goes right up here where the branches are just starting to turn into leaves. Who do you think would live there? What kind of animals live in the understory? We would like to hang out in branches before the leaves start to cover them. What do you think? I'm thinking of somebody long and skinny, likes to stick out his tongue a lot. What do you think?
Snake.
Yeah, the snakes love to live here. Sometimes some small mammals like some mice or some squirrels, they would live right in that understory. And then we've got that last one left, the emergent layer. You know where that one goes?
Yeah, right
In the middle. And that's where the monkeys like to live. Right in the middle where all the leaves can cover them and they can stay camouflaged and protected. Now, we're going to see if we can figure out where each of the animals that are underneath me, what part of the forest they come from. So you guys ready to get started? I think there's a little box right there. Let's start with the middle tiny
I know which
box.
one that is. It's a millipede.
Let's keep it down though. We don't want to scare the animals.
I'm
I
going to
love
bring him out.
I
He's
saw
sitting on
it.
our spots. Oh, he's taking it. He's eating. I'll bring him out with his food too. Do you guys know what he's eating? Do you recognize it?
Cucumber.
Cucumber. He's eating a piece of cucumber.
Galen.
This is my friend Millie, and Millie is a millipede. Let me take her cucumber and her stones. We'll put those back in the box. She dropping them on us? Yeah, those are just kind of pieces of mulch from her cage where she lives.
Is that real?
Yeah.
It is real, and she's all curled up because she says, there's a lot of new people around. I'm not quite sure if they want to eat me for lunch. Yeah. You guys don't want to eat her for lunch, do you? No, you guys are full of pizza
She
and
has
ice cream.
poisonous stuff all over her.
She's, oh, you're so close. She is poisonous. But you know what? It's not on the outside, so we don't have to worry. It's on the inside. So the only way we could be poisoned is if we ate her. Yeah, that's her protection.
And then we could die.
Well, we wouldn't die, but we get a really sore tummy. Did you guys ever see the movie The Lion King with Timba and
Simba.
not, who am I thinking of?
Timon.
Timon and Pumbaa. That's what I'm thinking of.
And
Remember how they love to eat bugs?
yeah.
And even one time Timon says, oh, don't eat the blue ones because they taste bad. That's what they would do with this guy. He lives where they live. And what he likes to do is curl up, and if they see this guy, they go, uh-oh, that one's all curled up and he's kind of brown. Don't eat that one, it'll give you a sore tummy. And all the animals know that, so that's how he protects himself. Yeah, and he also is really good at camouflage. Do you guys know what that means?
It means means he can blend in with the leaves and stuff. That's why he's that color.
Exactly.
The legs are
Do
moving.
you see his legs moving?
Cute spread.
Well, you know what? As he gets relaxed, he'll kind of spread out. That's what he's doing right
Cute
now.
spread it out.
Why do you think they call him millipede?
Because he has
A million legs, you think?
No.
No, it wasn't poop. It was just from the inside of his house. Some mulch. Well, he's
Wow,
kind of
look
doing
at
that on
that.
his own.
Look
You
at
see
his
all those
legs.
legs?
Whoa.
Isn't that cool?
Well,
Well, you know what
just they
people-
stay back.
Can you hold him?
People thought at first when they saw all those legs that he did have a million legs, but they really don't. In fact, there's two kinds of animals that look like this. There's one called a
Ew, what's
centipede.
that?
Those are his antennas. Do you see it?
Whoa.
Yeah, now he's
Can
kind
we all
of checking
hold
you
him
guys out now. He's
Can
very
we all
comfortable.
hold him?
Well, you can't hold him, but I will let you touch him. How's that?
I don't want to touch it. I don't want to
You
touch
want
Yeah,
to touch him,
only if
Lila?
you want to.
Oh,
You
no.
know what? This guy,
Is he gross?
the reason we know he's a millipede and not a centipede is because he's got too many legs. Each one of his segments, can you see those lines on his body? He's got lots of segments or body parts, and each one of his segments has 4 legs attached to it. A centipede only has 2 legs attached to it. So that's how you know the difference. But if we wanted to figure out how many legs he had, you know what we would have to do? We would have to count all of his segments and multiply by 4. And that would tell us how many legs he has. But as a centipede grows, guess what? He can grow more segments. This guy can get to be as long as a school ruler.
He's moving.
Yeah, do you see his
Look,
legs
he's moving.
moving?
Look at
Looks kind of like an escalator.
Oh.
Did you guys ever ride an escalator?
Yeah.
Yeah. And see his legs all move together? Could you imagine if you had as many legs as he did and you had to tie your shoes every morning?
Oh man.
Yeah.
So awful.
It'd be awful, because look at all those legs.
When
You don't tie your shoes, you have slip-ons? Yeah, those are much easier. You do too? Yeah. Would you guys like a chance to touch them?
Oh,
No, I don't.
You don't? Well, you know, before we bring him around, we have to figure out, we found out that he lives in the forest floor, he's got good cameras. Yeah, but they're really special.
Just
He's
across the
kind of
top.
holding on to me. What we're gonna do is we're gonna touch him across the top here. And you know what you're gonna be doing? You're gonna be touching his skeleton. Because is he an insect, do you think?
No.
Not really, because he's got too many legs. Insects, remember, they have 6 legs. But he's in that same family, and he's got an exoskeleton, a skeleton on the outside. Yes, you sure can use 2 fingers if you like. Exactly. You know, I'm going to bring them to each person. If you don't want to touch them, just say, no, thank you. And I'll walk by to the next person if you like. You can pet him right on his back. He won't mind at all. So I'm going to start way over this way.
Gently.
You guys ready? Guys, come on, right on his back.
Show him how to do it.
Just lightly.
Ready?
Gently.
No. All right. Come on, right over here.
No,
No,
just
thank
touch
you.
him gently. Emily, touch his back. It's kind of cool.
Oh, he went to the bathroom. That's why I'll wash my hands after. How about you guys down here in the front row? Yeah, that happens when you work at the zoo. I'm used to it.
What happened? He pooped.
He did. It happens.
Oh.
All the
No,
animals.
not everyone on me. Your guys are safe now.
Ew, guys. Ew.
Yeah, I'll
Wow.
wash it off.
Paige, touch him.
I don't want to touch it.
Isn't he cool?
Neat, isn't
I
he
want
neat?
to touch it.
You do?
I don't want to touch his
Ladies?
Is that gross, Lila?
Yeah, touch it.
No, thank you. Oh,
Which one is
We're
squish
going to
it?
be scoot right back over this way.
He pooped on me.
Oh,
What if he
how neat is that? Huh? Look how big he is.
Most people tell me he feels like a telephone cord.
How long do they live?
They can live up to 5 years, which is pretty
Wow.
long for this family, for a millipede and centipede. All right, well, I'm going to take him and put him right back inside.
Wow.
Yep. See him moving already?
And cucumbers, yeah.
Let's see.
Can we look in here?
This is what I need. Can you look in there? You're not going to look in there next?
I think it's going to be a kid.
But you know, I need to wash my hands in between.
Can we wash our hands?
Yeah, well, I'll let you guys wash your hands
After.
after. Yep.
And then wait, if you get dirty, you have to wash again.
Yeah, exactly. So,
What did they tell
we
you?
found somebody who lives on the forest floor. I'm going to bring out my next friend who's in here. And you can tell me where you think this animal comes from. You might think he lives way up in the canopy. Are you ready? Okay, here we go.
Watch it, Galen.
Whoa!
All right, so you think this guy's way up in the canopy, right?
No.
No, where does he live?
I'm in the water.
In the water?
No.
Oh, that's a good guess. But he doesn't live in the
On the
water.
ground.
Yeah, this guy is a tortoise. You guys heard of a tortoise before?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we're not going to touch him yet. There's, you know what? Most people think that turtles and tortoises are kind of the same thing, and they are in the same family because they both have those great big shells that protect their bodies.
Is that the last one?
No, we got one more after this one. But tortoises, they live on the land. And if you look at their feet, to me they look like great big elephant feet. Yeah, look at that. Is that a good foot to go swimming with? Oh, yeah. Not really. It's big and made for land. He's got this great big heavy shell.
And he has the big claw.
Yeah, and he's got those big claws for kind of digging in the ground.
Yeah,
For
and he
a
has
turtle,
and
not yet. A turtle would have webbed feet and kind of a flat shell to go swimming. Yeah, in fact, this is Sheldon. And Sheldon is a red-footed tortoise.
Is he gonna crawl around?
You think he would crawl around? He probably would if I put him on the floor, but you know what? He probably would try and get under those chairs and he might get stuck. So I would have hold on to him. Yeah, keep him right here. But you know, I want you guys to take a look at the bottom of his shell.
There's like
Do you see how it scoops in like a big spoon?
Yeah.
That's how we know that Sheldon is a boy. If he were a girl, he'd have a very flat shell on the bottom. That's how you tell the difference with turtles. They have a different style of shell. Yes, you can. What would you like to tell us?
Sometimes it was kind of bite when they touch the eye or something.
Yeah. Well, think about it. If someone poked you in the eye, do you think you might bite them?
Yeah.
No, I might too.
The shell goes
But you know,
all around his body.
The shell, this one, you know what? It does go around. He can pull inside, but he doesn't close up like a water turtle. He doesn't have a hinged shell. What's your question? Oh, do you? Aren't they cool? Well, you know, just like snapping turtles, Sheldon here doesn't have teeth. He's got something else instead.
He has a little bit
No teeth. What does he need to eat?
Jaws.
He does have jaws, and he has something that most times we think of as birds having them.
It has a little peck.
Yeah. What do we call that? That birds have that mouth.
Beak.
A beak. Yeah, we call it on a turtle and a tortoise the same thing. Here's his beak. Yeah, he says, oh, it's just Ruth. I know her. He doesn't mind. He's pretty used to me. But Sheldon has a beak, and he uses that to crunch up his food. So, you think he's waving? Well, you know, turtles don't usually fly, do they? So right now he's kind of like, why am I flying in the sky? So he's usually a little happier when he can feel something under his feet. But he's very, very strong. Yes?
Some turtles can like duck under it so they don't know they're in there, and sometimes they look like it's just a rock.
Exactly.
And why is he moving?
Yeah, why is he moving? Because he wants to move around. He's just like us. He gets tired of sitting still.
Piece of paper
Could be.
moving right there.
Yeah, could be a little bit. We'll bring him around in a minute, let you guys get a chance to touch him. But you can see that he can put his feet and his head and his long neck all inside of his shell. In fact, you see where it kind of scoots out a little bit right here? There's a little bump. That's a turtle pillow, or a tortoise pillow. That's where he rests his head at night to go to sleep. Yeah, right under this little part of the shell that sticks out. Where he rests his head at night. Yeah, because that's his way of
I
protecting
hope he
himself.
doesn't run.
Yeah, I hope so too.
What is that little thing in there?
This is his neck.
No. In there. like-
Inside his shell?
Yeah.
That's part of his, well, you know what? I have a question for you
That's
guys.
his back.
Can turtles and tortoises take their shells off?
No.
No. Did you guys ever see that cartoon like Franklin and he takes off his shell? Is that true?
No.
No, because you know what? A turtle's shell, right along the top here, is his backbone. Can you guys feel your backbone? Reach behind.
Ouch.
Yeah, can you feel it back there?
Yeah.
And it
wait,
goes
wait.
around to the side, and those are your ribs.
And this is your spine.
Exactly. Well, a turtle
Close it.
is
Take
part
it.
of his
That's
shell. So he has the backbone and all of his ribs, and it's part of his body, so he can never take his shell off.
Is it time to pet it?
Yeah, pretty soon. But the reason I'm telling you this is sometimes when I bring our turtle around for people to pet, they like to knock on him. Think that's a good idea?
No.
No. Well, you know what? Hold on one moment. His shell is made out of the same stuff as our bones, just like our backbone. So if you knock on your head, can you feel it? Try it. Could you imagine if I carried you around the room and let everybody knock on your head? It would really hurt after a while, wouldn't it? So when we touch Sheldon, we always touch him very gently on his shell. You can also touch his legs. That's just the way his eyes are made. Because he likes to look for things that have color. In fact, this guy, yeah, he's got his best sense is his sense of smell. He can smell a strawberry from 4 blocks away. Can you guys do that? I can't either. Is anybody wearing red today? Somebody's wearing red. Oh, you know what? That's Sheldon's favorite color.
I have a little red.
Because you know what? He can, turtles, and actually tortoises can see in color. And he loves red because his favorite food is strawberries and apples. So I'm going to bring Sheldon around, let you guys get a chance to pet him. Remember, you can touch him on his shell or on his legs.
But she's bringing the ears around so you can touch him.
Yeah.
Galen, don't get
Can
too
you
close.
touch them both?
Good job. You can do both if you like.
He loves red. Yeah, because he loves red.
No, thank you. Would you like to
Stop
There you go.
it. And you can touch his right.
You sure can. How about you ladies right down here?
And you can even touch the top of his leg.
Sure.
How old is Sheldon?
Sheldon is about 20 years old.
Wow.
He's not that old.
He's not that old because turtles and tortoises, some can live to be about 75, and some of the big tortoises can live to be 150 years old. Wow. Yeah, so they live a really long time, which is why if you're ever thinking about getting a turtle or a tortoise as a pet, you probably have to think about it
did you
because
pet him?
they're going to be there for
Emily?
a long time.
Emily, did you pet him?
Not yet.
No, he's coming
Just
around.
on his legs and his shell.
Oh.
And
Galen,
you
watch
can
it.
touch the top
Careful.
of his head.
No, he doesn't like it.
Ready, ladies?
Touch his feet, Emily. Like that knee?
Feel a little scaly, huh?
Ready?
You're allergic to turtles.
Then
That's a new one.
He's
He's neat, isn't he? I haven't heard that one before.
I know, but
I'm going to scoot behind you. How's that?
I took mine.
He's all scaly, huh?
He's
How
so
neat.
funny.
He is kind of funny.
Yeah, he's a good boy. We like Sheldon. All right, did everyone get a chance to pet Sheldon? Oh, I know you got a chance. What's in there? Well, let's go ahead and put Sheldon back in. Oh, thank you.
No.
Bye, Sheldon.
Did you move it in there? Oh, he's got some newspaper in there. That's kind of just like his car seat. Did you guys ever, when you were little, ride in a car seat?
Yeah, I
You still do?
still do.
Mhm. Well,
Me too.
just like when our animals travel, sometimes when they go to the zoo-mobile or they come from the other side of the zoo, we want to put them in something safe. Where's the other one? Can I
It's a
move it off?
turtle. It's a turtle.
Think it's another turtle?
Yeah, it
It is, you're sure?
is. No.
No? Yeah.
I'm not really sure. Look
You're not really sure?
You can't bring two. No, look.
You don't think I'd bring 2 of the same animal in
Look
your
at
house?
Paige.
So,
Look
let's
at
see, is
her.
everyone sitting down, nice and quiet? We'll take a look.
I see a
Look on your
shell.
bottom. You see a shell? Well, you know, this, you guys can see a name on the top.
Lisa.
Lisa, that's her name.
Lisa?
Lisa.
I'm an envelope.
Do you guys know Lisa?
Buffalo?
A buffalo.
No. Hey.
Look at that.
Oh, I know who she is.
You know who Lisa is? What is Lisa?
I know Lisa.
Armadillo?
And
Lisa?
I saw her before. Can he curl up like this?
She sure can. This
I want
is
to see
Lisa,
her do it.
and Lisa is,
I know. I have a
armadillo.
babysitter.
It's an armadillo.
you do?
Can I just make her all up in there?
Can I make her curl up? No, I can't make her do it. You know, sometimes she does it when she's a little nervous. She'll tuck her head in. And if you look at her head and her tail, they're both triangles. So they fit together. And when she curls up, you can't find your way inside. And that's how she protects herself. Yes?
Does her shirt is, does she have like, does it scratch people?
Well, those sharp
Yeah.
nails help her to get her food. Because what do you think an armadillo likes to eat? What would those nails be good for? What do you think? Digging, right. So what do you think she might like to eat? Worms and bugs. She loves bugs and grubs, and she uses those long claws to help her dig. But they are pretty sharp. Those are her feet.
No, I mean the hair.
And that's her tail, the hair. Well, you know what? Most people think she's got a shell, so she must be in the turtle family. Do you guys think so?
No.
No. What gives it away? What does all this hair tell you what family she's in? Is she a reptile?
No.
No. Is she a bird?
No.
No. Is she a mammal?
Yeah.
Yeah, she is. And all of this hair, because mammals have hair, just like us, and their babies are born alive, so she doesn't lay eggs. And she feeds her babies milk that her body makes. Yeah. And then, well, you know, it's the same way with people. You know. Ew. I know. The babies grow inside their mommy's tummy. Oh, yeah. You know, she's doing that because she's saying, wait a minute, I want to get up and walk around. She's got long legs and she moves really fast. She's like a little tank.
No.
I'm going to put her right down here.
Galen, not so close, honey. You don't want her to bite you.
Because you know what? She doesn't, if I put her on the floor, she'd be underneath the table.
She's looking for
You
food.
think she's looking for food? If you watch her nose, yeah, she's got a great nose. Sometimes if you watch her, all of a sudden her tongue will stick out and she'll lick her nose.
I want to see it.
And she's got these great ears that are kind of leathery feeling, that she can listen.
Can I tell you something?
Yes.
Why does she have little bumpy?
Well, you know what? That's her outside shell that kind of keeps her protected. But if you look, there's
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
There's 3 stretchy bands, and that's why she's called a 3-banded armadillo.
I knew that.
We have armadillos. She comes from the rainforest in South America, but there are some armadillos if you go down to Florida or Texas, and they're much bigger and they're kind of gray. They're called 7-banded armadillos. Yes.
Is that a baby or a mom? Because it looks more like a baby.
She does look like a baby, doesn't she? But you know what? She's all grown up. Lisa is 7 years old, and this is as big as she's ever going to get.
What? She's
All
still a
grown up.
little girl.
Yeah, but she's still little.
Mm-hmm.
Except for the shell, she kind of looks like a possum.
She does a little bit. Her face and her nose and her eyes.
Well, actually,
She's
not
kind of
maybe
sleepy. Yeah, the little, if you look, she's kind of closing her eyes a little bit. We woke her up. She's something called nocturnal. You guys know what that means?
I started sticking her tongue.
Did she stick out her tongue at you guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
What does it mean to be nocturnal?
Someone said it. What does it mean? What does it mean?
It means you sleep in the day and you come out.
Yeah, it means we kind of woke her up. She would much prefer to sleep during the day and come out in the forest in the evening
I don't think she
and look
really
for
likes
bugs.
the light right
Yeah, I don't
You
think
think
she likes it.
she's kind of falling asleep. You see her eyes closing? She goes, oh, maybe I'll go back to sleep. It's just rude. There goes that tongue. No, I'm going to hold on to her right now because I'm going to bring her around and let you guys pet her in just a
Can you
minute.
go this way now?
Can I go that way now? Well, you know, I've been starting over that way because that's where the
Armadillo.
Yeah, so we let her go first.
Wow.
Gotta have some privileges if it's her birthday, right?
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
going to be here when it's my birthday.
You think so? Cool. Well, I'm gonna bring her around. Oh, there's all kinds of fun places for birthdays. Yeah, she's. What are you doing, Lisa? But you know what we have to do? Lisa, you're stretching awful funny. When we touch Lisa, this is really important. What I want you guys to do is just pet her back here on her shell. Because if we try to put our fingers right here and touch her leg or her belly, you know what might happen? She might go, oh, there's something strange coming out my belly, and squeeze up and catch your finger inside. She's kind of used to me, which is why she lets me touch her feet.
Inside roll.
But you know what? If there's a stranger coming, she's going to protect that belly right there, and she's going to close up her and roll up in a ball nice and tight.
Touch it.
Can I touch it? I don't even touch her belly. Nope. Because she'd say, there's something strange touching my tummy, and I'm going to protect it. I'm going to
How
roll up.
would you like it if we
That's
were
right.
and
Exactly.
we did it to you, or how would I like it if you
And if a stranger came up and did that to you, you'd probably do the same thing. You'd curl up in a ball and say, stop touching me.
And then I'll eat it and it's my stuff. No way. It hurts when he curls up.
You think so? No, it doesn't hurt him when he curls up. He's got lots of strong muscles to help him curl up. I know. I'm sorry. I should, because I'm used to talking about Sheldon. Sheldon's a he, and our millipede's a he, but she's a she. Yeah, a little different. Are you ready? You can pet her right back here if you like. It is Lisa, the armadillo, the 3-banded armadillo.
How come you said Sheldon?
Sheldon was our tortoise that we saw. She's stretching out at you again. She looks awful silly when she does that, doesn't she?
How couldn't you tell a girl?
That's just another bottle of soap. No, thank you. Okay.
What's the difference between the girl armadillo and the boy armadillo? Is there a difference? Can you tell?
You know what? You can't.
No. But you
Nope.
can with the tortoise.
No,
because of
you
the shell.
can't tell.
How did you ever know that was a girl?
Well, you know the way to tell is if they have babies. That's how we tell. Yeah. Yeah. It's really hard. Unless you're an expert in armadillos, it's really hard to tell. Yeah. Because you know what? If she didn't like to be touched, she'd roll up all tight and we wouldn't even see her face. Yeah. But she gets excited. Yeah. She gotta curl up going to sleep.
Watch your share everybody in.
Oh, a clip? Sure. Let me get her a clip and we'll glue it up for you.
And look at the legs down here.
Can you please put your chair in?
Yeah, I know.
All
right, here you go. You're welcome. Funny nose.
Sorry. I have that same one the Angelina wants to have.
Oh, I really want one of those. Could you tell me that? I'll scoot. Oh, hang on. I can get both of you. I promise.
Whoa.
This one's been smelly markers. I can smell them.
That's
You guys?
But I wasn't sure which one you were talking about, so I asked you something.
Go ahead and throw that away. Is that way no one can
I
look at it?
understand.
Thank you.
Well, oh, I have it at my house.
It's so
What's your time again? I let her picture me.
Oh,
Okay, I brought you a patient. She doesn't have to. Look what I did. I have this at my house. I have Polly Pocket Buzz at my house. I did too. The clone's fun. The clone. Yes.
There. Oh, she's taking this one next. Then she'll get yours and the other one up there.
No, I did.
Oh, you already gave it. You were just helping with some of the other presents. And a good helper. Cool.
Well,
Oh, look at that. Your bag matches
oh,
your
what is it,
outfit.
Lila? You got it?
No, it's kind of blue. I thought it was purple at first. I thought it was purple. I think the pink threw me off. The pink and the blue, I thought. Neat stuff, huh? Yeah, I know. She's got some nice friends, huh? Oh, those are new ones. You don't have those ones yet. Putting stuff on the table, huh? Oh, Holly. Okay. Here's a card in there, too. You can open up your card. There we go.